soldiers, and we want to tell all of you that we're here for your support, and we appreciate everything that you do for us as our country, because the United States is the greatest country in the world, and it's because of people like you, volunteers, that make it that way. And again, thank you for everything that you do.
And Raleigh, state commander, we know that that's a volunteer position. You put on thousands of miles a month. Thanks you and your lovely wife, Linda. You're out there every day just kicking it.
All right. Well, thank you, Steve. Yes, I am. I average putting on about 1,000 to 1,500 miles a week, and it's well worth it. It's been a little slow the last few weeks, but otherwise, since 11th of April, I've put 22,000 miles on the car. So by the time that I turn it back in next June, they'll have to give me a new one.
A special shout out right there, Raleigh. You've been there, done that. How about a shout out to the troops? Come on in.
Come on, troops. We've got your back here, and keep up the good work, and we support you 100%. And thank you for everything that you do for this great country.
Raleigh Showens.
Thanks, Steve.
Illinois State Commander, AMVETS, amvets.org. Thank you, Raleigh. Go through it. Lieutenant Colonel Aycock, Lieutenant Colonel, will be coming up here shortly to say hello. And a good friend of ours, we've been there, done that. He's always there, out in the front of everybody. Lieutenant Colonel, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Soldiers family.
Good to see you again, Steve, and hello to all of the Soldiers family. Glad to see that you're out here spending a little time with us. Oh, you're sporting a little bit of something new today. I hadn't seen this, right? So
one of the shows we do is for the Brotherhood for the Fallen, the Chicago Police Department. We had an officer killed, Officer Clinton Lewis. And just a tragedy this week. And we wear this in honor of the Chicago Police Department. They've given it to me. It says Air Force on the bottom of it. And it's a special recognition to let them know they're not forgotten.
Yeah, all of our first responders, shout out to them too. They're the ones who sometimes they get forgotten until there's something bad happening. And we need to remember them all the time, because they're the ones who keep bad things from happening beforehand. So glad you're out here sporting that. It's a shame it has to be on this occasion, but I'm glad to see you with it.
Every little bit helps. And obviously, Colonel, you've been there, done that. Young man or young woman out there having a bad day, wondering if anybody remembers them. What would you like to say to them?
Yes, not only do we remember you, we keep you in our hearts and prayers every day. I know that my wife's back home in Kentucky where I am, and here I am up here. She was a veteran, so that made it a lot easier for her.
Hi, Marjorie.
Yeah. There are things that you need to focus on. Focus on them. Come on home without having to worry about what's here. If you've got something you need to talk about, we're here, back here in the States, when you get here. And the welcoming home you should have would help lead you towards the right people to help you get through whatever it is that's ailing you now. I'm a born-again Christian, so I have a lot of faith in my God through that. But the good Lord put people here who have skills to help you. So if you're lonely, talk to somebody. And if it's not working for you in what you're doing, get better at it. If all you're out there is filling sandbags right now, be the best sandbag filler you possibly can.
That's right.
It's all about one team, one fight. We want to come home, all of us together, and continue on living the American life and living the dream.
Doesn't get any better than that. Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Aycock, United States Army. Welcome home, sir. Welcome home. A true American hero. A true American hero. Appreciate that, sir.
We'll talk to you again.
We'll talk to you again. Coming up, Joe Wine. Joe, how are you tonight? Say hello to the soldiers.
I'm fabulous, Steve. How you doing?
Put that camera back there a little bit. Come on back here a little bit. There you go. It's trying to focus us. There you
go. Now you're telling me,
Steve.
There
we are. Okay. Oh, that's nice. So, Joe, tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and how you got involved with the VFW.
Well, my name's Joe Wine. I'm a proud member of the Veterans of Foreign War, 4th District, Illinois. And I joined way back when I was thinner and younger and faster, but I enjoy doing the things that we do for our veterans and for our active duty military personnel. And I'm proud of what you do, Steve, for everyone here and all the people that are out there to be remembered, which we always will remember you. So, I'm just enjoying my time here tonight, meeting a few friends and having a few beers.
Hanging around. Tilted Kilt's an okay place, huh?
It's okay.
You know, it's interesting. You could be anywhere, your beautiful wife, the kids, and you came out to support us tonight. Thank you. And on behalf of the Soldiers family, Joe,
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks.
Thanks for what you do.
appreciate it. We're just out here tonight.
I got a beer that needs some attention.
Okay, well, yeah, that's why we're here. It's for the beer. Two young men I met a couple of weeks ago. Come on in, guys. From Jet Black Comedy. Let's see if we can get you all in. There you go. We got everybody there. Name, rank, and telephone number, Mr. Jet Black Comedy.
Well, my name's Henry Scher, and I guess my rank would be front man for the band.
There you go.
I sing for the group, and this is our bass player, Bob. And,
Hi, Bob.
hello. And we just want to let you guys know that we support everything you guys are doing, and we hope you guys keep listening. We hope hope everyone gets home safe, and we love playing rock and roll because we love playing for you. So, hope you guys dig that.
And let me tell you something. I was at a VFW a couple of weeks ago, and you think that's kind of funny, but let me tell you something. These young men, jetblackcomedy.com.
Yes, sir.
You can tell I'm old. He's still calling me sir. The funny part about that is they're cranking out Blind Faith. They're cranking out anything you want to hear. And then it comes, plus their own music. I mean, give us a couple names, a couple of your songs.
Die Young, Never Let You Down, Mortality Doesn't Wait. You can get all of them on for free on our website.
Our whole album is free. Our whole album, the whole 6-track record on jetblackcomedy.com, completely free. All you got to do is put your email in, become part of our mailing list. You get the album completely free.
Well, you know what? It doesn't get any better than that. And they're here tonight. You know what? I look at these young guys, and they can be out, kicking it. They're fly. They know all that stuff. And they're here tonight. They don't have to be. And I want to say, to your parents, they did a good job.
Thank you.
Not the military's not for everybody, but supporting the military, you know what? You're in trouble. Who do you call? It's not Ghostbusters. And here's these young men out tonight. Could be out doing anything. And on behalf of the Soldiers family, thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, it is absolutely awesome. What is that website again?
jetblackcomedy.com.
I like that website.
Me too.
And if you don't mind, real quick,
Please. Where's the next thing?
I want to give a shout out to a couple of my buddies, Johnny Wild in the Navy,
Hey, go Johnny.
and Chris Herrera, and Bobby Kruger. And I hope everyone gets home safe, and God bless.
That's America. That's why we do the show. Is it get any better than that? Appreciate it. You know what? We're going to start playing tomorrow. We're going to send a quick email. We're going to start playing Jet Black Comedy. I liked it. And even my children say to me, Dad, you listen to that? Yeah, it's good. So, and let's say I got a couple of years on me. So I'm telling you, the next new thing, you saw it here, and they're going to be everywhere. Jet Black Comedy. Go to their website.com. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bob.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Come
it.
home soon, guys.
Good job.
Take care, boys.
Hey, and they know somebody out there. We're waiting for Kathleen Robinson now and Julie Gresham. Come up and say hi. We do a lot of things here. One of the people we see on Facebook and Twitter all the time, a great Facebook Twitter person, Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi.
Well, you're on that Twitter, Facebook thing all the time.
Well, Facebook, I took myself off Twitter. I couldn't handle all of that.
Too much, right? It's a full-time job?
Yes, but at least I'm on Facebook supporting our troops, and that's a good thing.
So tonight, we sent out a couple of invitations. We were hoping to have 5 people show up. Well over, at last count, 100 since 3 o'clock this afternoon, in and out. Still maybe 20 or 30, maybe more left right now. Sponsors in Department of Defense, they were here tonight. Crazy, absolutely crazy. And here's Kathleen, and I see Kathleen at a lot of events. Julie's going to be on here in a second. And this is the Soldiers family right here. This young lady goes to these events. Anywhere she can go for our troops. We want to say thank you.
I want to say thank you.
I want to say thank you.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
You know what?
And
This is the Soldiers.
I'm nervous here. But anyway, thank you guys. God bless you. I appreciate all you do. You're all heroes. Salute.
Go.
Okay, Julie, come on, girlfriend.
All right. Another good friend of ours that we've met. We don't know everybody personally. We're not best friends, but we see each other at events. We come out there. And another part of the Soldiers family, Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
So, was this a long drive for you?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay. And so we're not giving out phone numbers tonight. You know why? Last time you crashed the system. So everybody goes, Julie, what's happening? And 14,000 telephone calls came in. So you know, we're going to get real sharp on that. We got a 773 number coming in here shortly, so we're going to be doing that in a little bit. So hang in there, 4777. We'll be right back to you. But here on the YouTube, you go to a lot of events.
I try to.
You try to. Just to go through there. And you go together.
Yes.
Okay. So, you know, it's funny, you know, they're barely 21 years old, and they get carded so heavily that, you know, it's like, hey, Julie, Kathleen, you know, okay, just get through it. You have some special friends and family out there in the services I remember, if we've been to the radio station together. And how about for the soldiers' family out there, what would you like to tell those soldiers' families today? Everyone out there, the Gold Star families, you're part of that group. And, you know, they wonder if anybody remembers them. What would you like to say to them?
Of course we remember. I lost my brother in Iraq in 2005.
His name again?
His name was Staff Sergeant Daniel Gresham. He was EOD. So, of course, we remember. We want you all to come home safe and sound. And thank you to all your families who support the troops.
This is why we do the show. This is the Soldiers Family. And, you know, part of our song that we sing is, she's worn a Red Cross. Today she carries a saw. She's been in Normandy, Saigon, and now Anwar. Holds a triangle flag on a folding chair. Next day puts a yellow ribbon in her hair. I am the Soldiers Family. This young lady, truly the Soldiers Family. Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Steve.
Come through it. Absolutely a great evening tonight. Thanks. Another young lady walking in right now from Sears. Coming in, and Sears actually has an associated military network, and your name is?
My name is Michelle Clifton.
Michelle!
I am the communications officer, I guess you could say, for the AMSN. And what the AMSN does is we are an associate network group of individuals who try to help anybody in the military, the families, veterans, active military, in any way we can. And that's everything from raising funds to directing them in the right areas for any problems or issues that they may have. And that's what I do at Sears, besides working for the toys department, which is a lot of fun.
Well, one of the things I can tell you about the Sears network, I got a call today from a young man, a special shout out to Tom Aiello. He said he's going to try to be there. And I said, sure, you know, that's fine. Tom works with Heroes at Home.
Yes, he does.
And has helped build over 1,000 homes for Habitat. Over 30% of Sears employees around the world are veterans or veterans' family.
Well, we actually, last year, I understand from the statistics, Sears hired 1,600 veterans.
There you go. And what Tom said to me was, Steve, I'm going to try to make it, but my young son, 9 months old, just had an ear surgery, put a tube in his ear. I go, well, if you show up tonight, I'm just going to drive you home. You get home to the family, we'll have another show. But it just goes to show you that even people who listen to the show, and this guy goes all across the country, works with the First Lady, and I'm going to try to, well, you know, you do enough. So a shout out to you, Tom. Thank you for what you do. Mike Salbert out there, Carrie Hosa, Christina Dibble, Colonel Eric Rivera, a few other people.
Well, Colonel Rivera actually is on duty. He's a reservist, so he's in Minneapolis freezing his little tushy off this weekend. Let's see, who else do we have in the group? We have Fidel Torres. You mentioned Christina.
Her and her husband.
And her husband, both of them.
Both, I believe, reservist, and I think at one time active duty. So the story never ends. We go on and on. Shout out to the troops.
Absolutely. Now and always, our family has been military in this country for over 300 and I believe 60 years. So congratulations, guys, for being out there. We thank you for everything you do, and we want you home safe.
Doesn't get any better than that. You know, here we're going to have, come on, about 2 minutes. We're going to be back. We're going to let them eat a little bit. But, you know, here's what's fun about the Soldiers Family. We just put the people on the spot, and, you know, one of the nice things is we got a brand new camera, and it's trying to focus on 3 things at once. See, when I put my arms out, it catches the largest area. You put it in, it's looking for something. That's technology. Now, back in the old days, we all had the Polaroid swinger, right? Let me bring in from the DeVry Institute, Charles Benford. Am I saying that right? Come on in, say hi. How the heck are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, prior Marine, spent a number of years in Marine Corps Security Forces out of
Happy 236!
Woo! 236. Spent some time in 1st Lieutenant 3rd Marines out of Kaneohe Bay, Hawaii, and spent a little bit of time with FAST team, and kind of got out. And good thing about DeVry University is that's the first job that ever hired me in 20 years, just because of my military background.
Wow.
Yeah.
You go through it. And then you work with another young man, John Decato.
Yep, John Decato. Yep.
Hi, John. How are you? We didn't forget about you, buddy.
John, how are you?
Go through it. You've been there, done that. Tom Doc White is up next.
Tom, Doc.
And, you know, again, a young man, young woman out there, not sure. You know, they had a bad day and going through. What would you like to tell them?
I like to tell you, take it one day at a time. Just remember, multiple days of stress, one situation at a time. My whole thing is that I used to have to kind of coach young men up a hill when people were shooting at us. Oh, they're shooting at us. Tell us something new. That's life. Life is all about just taking one situation, one thought, one process at a time. And remember, you're not out there by yourself. The gun club is big when you're in, but it's even huger when you get out. Peace. Hoorah.
And you know what? It doesn't get any better than that. I met a young man a couple of weeks ago. His name is Brad Luckenbill, and he asked me what we were doing at Starbucks. He said, you know, my father's been a part of the Honor Flight Chicago. He's standing right here next to me, Herschel Luckenbill. And he's been on 25 trips. We talked on the phone, gets together at 7 o'clock in the morning with, you know, all these World War II veterans, Korea, Kosovo, Vietnam. And, you know, we don't even get that many people at our local post. And here at 7 o'clock in the morning, Mr. Herschel Luckenbill, past commander, am I correct, VFW?
District Commander of the VFW, 1973-74.
And we always want to say welcome home, sir.
Thank you very much, Steve. It's been a pleasure being with you today. Really met a lot of nice people, and a lot of shout-outs to our veterans. I did have a veterans breakfast this morning out in Montgomery, Illinois. We had 48 veterans from all areas.
What time was that?
7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock in the morning, and here we are at 7 o'clock at night, and people are still straggling in. So 7 in the morning, my hat's off to you.
We had a great time. We had a Christmas party for them where we went out and got sponsors and let all the veterans eat free for on December the 22nd for Christmas. And I had one of the veterans call me in the afternoon, Steve, and crying and saying that was the best breakfast and the most welcomed he had ever been made feel.
Well, and one of the events you have coming up, we want to get this up on the camera here in a minute, is Ricky Lee out at the Aurora Arts Center. Tell us about that.
Yes, on June 3rd, 2012, we are going to have Ricky Lee come in to the Paramount Theater, beautiful theater in Aurora, Illinois. What we're trying to do is we fill the theater up for 2 shows. We will raise enough money to send 200 World War II veterans to Washington, D.C. to see their memorial that was 60 years late being built.
Wow. Wow. Final shout out to the troops, Herschel?
Oh, definitely, Steve. Hey, our troops over there, buddy, we're behind you 100%. We love you. We're thanking you. We're keeping you in our prayers and thoughts. And just hurry home to the United States of America, the greatest country in the world.
Thank you. There's a caller on the line right now, and I think it's Dr. Tom White's granddaughter. Is that right? Hello? Hi, Angela. Hi, Angela. Very well, thank you. You're on with, we don't have a speaker, so you're going to have to just bear with us right now. Here, Doc, talk with her here, and you're live on the Soldier's Family.
Hello, Angela, darling. How are you?
There you are. Back up a little bit here.
Good. Hey, we had a wonderful, wonderful meeting. We had so many wonderful people here tonight for the Soldiers Home Television and Radio. It was wonderful. Great mentors. Everybody's looking to help all the vets and everything like that. I just want to take this time to not only thank my daughter for always standing behind me.
Thanks, Angela. We love you.
Yeah, and all of my veterans and all the active duty people. I tell you this every week. I love you. We're here for you when you get back. Look us up. Find us. We're going to make sure that everything's going to be right for you. I just said in a meeting tonight that was so powerful with so many great players that's going to help out. I love you guys. I know where you're at. I know what you're doing. Be safe. Be careful. Come home to us. We love you. All right. Angela, thank you so much for shouting out. And go ahead. Dad, as always, talked too much, so you go ahead and shout out to the troops.
Thank you to my dad. We're very proud of you, and we stand behind all of you.
And what part of this United States are you in?
I'm in Florida.
And so, people calling in from Salzburg, Austria. We have a show coming up. Crazy tonight, Florida. Angela, thank you. Say goodnight, Dad.
Good night, Dad.
There you go.
Love you.
There you go. We're going to take a short break. Thanks, Doc. Man, that's awesome. We're going to take a short break and say thanks. I believe Tim Tomaszewski with the Gold Star Kids and Tony Savino are coming up shortly. We want to say a special thanks out there tonight. And what we're going to do right now is say thank you to all of our friends out there in Radio Land. We love you. We miss you. Toby Keith, take it away, sir. If you can't stand behind our troops, I suggest. If you can't stand behind our troops, I suggest you stand at home. I'm Steve Tomaszewski. Look us up on sftbr.com. Good night, Justin. Go on, Bob. Want to say hi real quick? I'll say hi real quick. Okay. Here we go. Right now, where we go. Hold on. See, we got to get that video going there. We're going to step back a little bit. Name, rank, and serial number, sir.
Todd Jones, Captain.
Hi, Todd.
I got to get the rank and serial number.
Okay.
Captain, United States Army, retired. Todd Jones, as I was saying. I'd like to send a shout out to everybody in theater. Be safe. Keep your interval, keep your head down, and don't do anything stupid. And by stupid, I mean take your time coming home, and so you can see your family in one piece. Accidents hurt just as bad as bullets.
Todd, and you're working on the Warrior Scuba Project, right?
Warrior Scuba Project. And
what is the website?
I'll tell you what, the website, you find us on Facebook, Warrior Scuba Project, or warriorscubaproject.org on the internet. We are at Warrior Scuba Project on Twitter. We're all over social media, but what we do is that when you come back, and you want to experience a camaraderie-based, military-based event of scuba, we let them plan and execute diving operations. So you get together with your buddies, have a good time, you do it safely, you learn a skill, there are careers involved. But
you can help.
Oh, definitely, and you can help somebody else. We work with guys that are physically, non-physically injured, perfectly healthy. It really doesn't matter. There's a place for a veteran in our organization.
We just met Todd. There's a lot of people here tonight. Guy who gives all 100%. That's all he has to give, but every time he still shows up. And Todd, we look forward to doing a special show just for you and the Warrior Scuba Project.
Fantastic. We appreciate it.
Thank you,
all right,
Todd.
Steve. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Here we go, live. And young lady standing up here right now on my commercial. What's your name?
Erica.
And what do you do?
I work with old people.
Oh, here we go. She works with old people like me. There we go. And tell us what you do.
I'm a licensed professional counselor. I'm a therapist, geriatric, post-traumatic stress disorder, grief, hospice, all the really exciting, fun stuff.
Well, and it is important because the logics are everybody needs a little bit of help.
Agreed.
And, here tonight, what we say is, you show up and it's like, there's that guy Steve again. And you're actually in one of our commercials and we appreciate that.
Yes.
We're going to be doing a show with Doc. We know we got his show coming up this month, and then we're going to do a show for you.
Yes, you are. I'm looking.
And your website is?
AndreaLynn.org.
That was easy. ANDREALYNN.
Yes.
.org.
.org. Yes.
Doesn't get any better than that. Shout out to the troops.
Be safe. Come home soon, please. We miss you all.
Doesn't get any better than that. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, coming up right now. Actually, my brother just showed up. Tim Tomaszewski, my brother-in-law Tony Savino, Come on up. Here we go. Here we go. And you know what? What's really nice about this is that, where's Tony? Come on, Tony. You're not getting out of this one. My brother and my brother-in-law, Tony, come on, get in here a little bit there. There you go. We're live on the Soldiers Family Radio and TV. Well, we can almost see it there. We'll back up. There we are.
You're too tall.
I'm too tall. Maybe we'll just...
You're too tall.
Maybe we'll just back that up a little bit. There we go. See, still, the brother thing, the brother thing. And Tim, as we always say, welcome to the Soldiers Family.
Thanks, Steve.
We appreciate it. Tony?
Of course.
My favorite brother-in-law. Oh! Yeah, now I'm going to catch them. Yeah, where's Michelle? There we go. Hold on.
The wife.
Hold on. Okay, tell us right now, you got a project you're working on, Tim. What are you working on?
I am working on a project aimed at English as second language learner children called Gold Star Kids, and we are trying to educate kids on the importance of eating healthy.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
And I know you're putting a website together, right?
Yes, we are. It's called goldstarkids.com, and it's goldstarkidz.com.
Well, we want to make sure that we introduce you here tonight. We've actually just been commissioned by the Gold Star War Memorial, a $31 million project to be their official internet, TV, and radio show in 2012.
Wow.
Tanya Evans, earlier on the show tonight, we had, the room was packed, as you remember earlier. Glad. And you know what? People are still calling, I'm coming. And they show up. He's not even close. He thinks for you guys in Chicago, he thinks coming past Harlem Avenue, he's out in the country.
True story.
True story. And right now, standing right next to him, my brother-in-law, Tony. Tony, thanks for coming out tonight.
My pleasure.
To go to it. Tony, tell us what you do for a living. What are you doing?
I work for an event production company called Paulette Wolf Events, and I produce social and corporate events.
And you travel all over the place.
All over the country.
Well, yeah, all over the world.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Come out tonight. So, and here's another thing to where Tim and Tony came out over Christmas, and the trout out to the country, right?
Yes, the country air.
Country.
Yes, we're out to the country.
And Tony and I were sitting there, kidding around, making fun of Tim. And so, he got his battered up there a little bit. One of the things we always say, Tony, I'm too tall. There we go. That's still the brother thing. It's still the brother thing.
I got the looks, he got the height.
Tony, I know in your audience and people every day, shout out to your mom and dad. I know their health is not well. Say hi out there.
Dad's a vet,
and
right?
brother Joe. And your brother Joe?
My brother Joe, yep. My dad, my father Joe, and my mom Nancy.
Your dad is a vet, right?
From the Korean War, yes.
And Joe Sr., you did a good job to go through it. This young man traveled out here tonight. Didn't have to be here. He's here tonight. This is for you, Dad.
It's for you.
There you go. That's the show.
Steve.
Real shout out to the troops.
Real shout out. Hey guys, thank you very much for everything, and we look forward to you coming home.
That's from the Tomaszewskis.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks. There you go. See? And some soldier out there right now is going, yeah, Hawks, go. A little bit of fun. Young lady standing up here right now. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And what is your first name? What are you doing here?
My name is Erica. I actually work here. I'm just off.
I know you are, but you don't have the outfit on.
I don't.
And she comes back after work. Let me tell you something. See her here, every now and then. Erica, thank you for coming back and saying hi.
Thank you.
That's so cute.
And I just wanted to make a shout out to all the troops, all the veterans, everyone that actually fought for our country. And also I want to make a special shout out to Chance Stormo.
Hi, Chad!
He is now in Texas, so hope he's doing okay there. He said it's a little bit different, and I miss him, and I hope to see him soon, and hope all the troops come home soon as well.
And what branch of the service?
I believe he's the Army.
Go Army!
Yeah.
Go Army! There we go.
And
Go Navy. Here we go. You can hear it in the background. Go to it. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you. All right.
Bye-bye. A young man walked over here tonight. Didn't get him much a chance to say, I don't know if we can do this or not. We're going to try. And it's called Pits for Patriots. And I had to say that right. Sir, name, rank, and telephone number. We're going to get to that in a minute. Watch this. Tell us your name.
My name's Chris Mattiford, Sergeant, U.S. Army.
Go Army! And you brought your daughter?
Yes, this is my lovely daughter, Kelly Yearwood. She is the founder of Pits for Patriots.
Okay.
And we have Mira down here.
Okay, now watch this.
Mira, sit, girl. Sit. Say hello. Come here, girl.
And this is Pits for Patriots. Tell us about the website. What's the website?
Pits for Patriots is pitsforpatriots.org. You can go online, look it up, and there's a bunch of information on there. We're basically providing rescue death row pit bulls that go through extensive temperament training for firefighters, veterans, and basically first responders in need who are disabled now. And we provide PTSD dogs, companion dogs, and service dogs.
Well, let me tell you something. Kelly, thanks for putting up with this guy. It's
actually one of our volunteers.
Okay.
My husband's actually over there.
okay. There we go. Well, you still have to put up with them, right?
Yes. I'm like a son.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
son.
So we got that going. We're going to try to get that camera going there. There we are. I'll step back there a little bit. We're going to pull that back. And you know what? That's just modern technology. So we just deal with it the best we can, and that's just the way it goes. So, yeah, that's just way too much fun. So let's just do this, and away we go. We'll get it to work someday. There we go. Okay. So now the logic is, what can we do? So Kelly, come on in the picture, and what is the? Come on in. What is the young animal's name here?
This is Mira.
Mira. Let me tell you something. This dog, and you think about a pit bull, and you hear all these tragedy stories. Just sitting here, what up? What's going on? And you're a product of your environment.
Absolutely.
And if you're not a good person, you probably don't have a lot of good person friends. And Kelly, the website again is
www.pitsforpatriots.org.
And we're going to help you here. We're going to save you some time in the future. Dub. There we go. Just save 3 seconds of airtime. That's $18. Okay.
Yes.
They go through it. How about a shout out to the troops? And if they got a question, where do they go? Dub.
Pitsforpatriots.org.
Okay. And a shout out to the troops.
Shout out to you. Thank you for everything you do. Come home safe.
We're going to do something that we don't really do, and we're going out of the realm. We're going to offer you a free radio show just for you. You've been here all night, never said a word, sitting in the back row, and finally said, just let us know. And true Americans, the soldier's family, right here, this young man and this one, there's a whole table of them here. Let me turn this around. Watch this. There's a whole table. Hey, let's get a shout out for Pits for Patriots.
Hi, guys.
Yay! Just sitting there calmly, never said a word, and it's like that's America. That's what we're looking for. And now we reach our hand out to them and say, thank you for what you do. Yes. Kelly?
Thank you.
And
thank you for what you
let's
do.
make sure that we get a show going for you in February. And call your friends. Let's get them all on the show.
Sounds good.
We're
Thank
good?
you. We're good.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Real good.
Thank
you. Come through it. It's been a hell of a night. Jim Elliott coming in now. Dive Hard. Boy, what a great show here tonight. Dive Hard. Jim Elliott, how are you?
Better than I deserve, probably.
Oh, boy. Okay. And for those just tuning in, what is Dive Hard?
Well, Dive Heart's a nonprofit. We help children, adults, and veterans with disabilities not only build confidence, independence, and through scuba diving, but it's a therapy. It's actually a therapy. We've been doing this. I've been diving since '76, teaching since '97, and we've helped.
So since you're 2 years old.
Yeah, right. Help spin out programs all over the world. If you're a veteran or if you're active military and you know someone with a disability, there's really probably very few things in the world more powerful than getting them in a zero-gravity environment and letting them do physical therapy in a zero-gravity environment. Diving is inherently hyperbaric, and we're talking to therapists right now and researchers to give them 100% oxygen. So imagine somebody coming back from Iraq or Afghanistan, missing limbs, traumatic brain injuries, post-traumatic stress disorder, and all of a sudden they're in a zero-gravity environment. They're enjoying this pressure. Their spine is elongated if they have a spinal cord injury. We've had individuals. 2 weeks ago, I was in Cozumel, and I had an Air Force vet with a spinal cord injury who said he's been managing pain by toughing it out, no drugs, for the last 11 years. Wow. The second day on the trip, he said, "Why do I feel so euphoric?" And it was because he was pain-free. This has happened over and over and over again. And what we're going to do is we're going to revolutionize rehabilitation for individuals with disabilities. So definitely tell your brothers about what we're doing, and we do it all over the world. I've trained Israeli Navy divers in Haifa. I've trained guys at Pendleton, at Coronado, Fort McCoy, Fort Lewis.
You've been everywhere.
Not everywhere, but we're working on it.
You know what? Again, this Saturday at 10 a.m., 5100 South Main Street. Harry's going to be in our show here in a minute from the Tilted Kilt. Come on out Saturday and see what it's all about, right? This Saturday? Am I right?
Right, that's right.
I get that right?
That's right.
I see that sign up, genius. I know what it is. Jim Elliott, divehard.org. There, go through it. Right now, we want to say thanks to the Tilted Kilt. This young man, unbeknownst to him, we're just dragging him in. He's going, "What do you want, Steve? You're always yelling at me."
Always.
Harry, and the correct pronunciation, your last name?
Vulgaris.
Daryl Garrett. We see him at Starbucks all the time.
All the time. All the time.
Come
Good old
through.
Starbucks.
You know, without the Tilted Kilt, the proud sponsor, all the young actresses here tonight, thank you so much. I mean, it means a lot to us. We had I mean, everybody here is raving about, coming here, wanting to come back, and it's because of what you do. Thank you so much, Harry.
But it's thanks to your sons, obviously, and all the men and women that support us across overseas to make sure we have the freedom to have fun out here and drink beer every day.
And we like that beer.
So you can come back and drink with us.
And drink some beer.
Yeah. So thank you again to everybody out there. Hope you're all doing well. And
Tilted Kilt in Schaumburg.
Tilted Kilt in Schaumburg.
What's that address?